Hello YouTube and welcome to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Welcome to my channel. So I got this beautiful birthday present in the mail and it had lots of little dealy bobbers for shaker cards. Thank you, Miss Cynthia. I was so excited. That inspired me to add to my standard videos for the month. So if you guys have seen my channel, if you haven't, let me clue you in. Each month I like to concentrate on one stamp set, suite, bundle, or dies. The month of June, which I'm currently doing videos for, is Wildlife Wonder. I will throw some other things in there, but the ones that are just standard release dates, like my Saturday videos, are all on one particular stamp set and die. Trying to get the most for my purchase money and also showing you a variety of things you can do with those things that you purchase. So June 19th, this is the third Saturday in the month, and third Monday of the month. Let me write that down on my board. That means it's Shaker Card Monday. So Monday specials. First Monday of the month is a sketch card. The second is a Case-A card. The third is a shaker card. The fourth, I might change it to a, I am going to change it. I'm going to write that down right now. The fourth Monday in the month, I'm going to do a fun fold. And the fifth, if there is, and when there is a fifth, I got an eraser here. So we're going to change this around. So the fourth will be a fun fold Monday. And fifth will be either craft or a mystery project to do. So that clears that up because I was thinking about that. So that helps me out. So what am I doing? Well, it's June, so we're working on the Wildlife Wonder stamp set. We're going to be working this and with the Stamparatus. If I could figure out where I stuck that sucker. Where did you go to? I just had it out. Can I do it without it? Yeah, but I can't do what I wanted with it. it just like up and walked away. It usually is right here on my desk. I'm not going to fret over it. No frets, right? No. Still looking a bit. Oh, it is. I found it. It's where it should not be. So we're going to use the Stamparatus. I used this on the last project with the owl. We're going to continue to do that. We're going to use basically the same color scheme. I'm going to use Smoky Slate, Crumb Cake, and then I'm going to use the Stamp and Write markers. In fact, I may not use the stamp pad at all. So let's see. Crumb Cake, and I want Early Espresso. One of my very favorite colors, guys. Handsome Hunter. I could not bring myself to get rid of it no matter what I did. I have a spot of it. I have the... And I wish that they would bring that back. Oh, do I ever. Do I ever. So we don't need that. We just need Smoky Slate Pad, Crumb Cake, and my goodness, Alice, the Early Espresso. But I just realized I do need this. So we're going to have to fussy cut. So I needed a bit of scrap paper. I'm going to do a shaker card, very simple shaker card, also using the layering diorama dies. And I've already got that taken care of. Oh, I need that in the Stamparatus. So card base. Let me show you guys what I found when I was looking for stuff in a box. Of course, you know me. Do you remember these were an add-on either last summer or the summer before, but they're very similar in print. That's why I didn't mind using it. Let's see here. They have the space theme DSP. It is called Stargazing. Very similar. So I'm like, why not use that? I wanted it to be like a night sky. So we're going to use that because I haven't ordered that yet, though I do intend to. So catalog down so I could show you that So I have two choices. I'm not sure which card base yet I'm actually going to use. And then it's real simple. Layering diorama dies, you need a window sheet and the colors that you're going to use. So let's start with stamping our owl. I'm going to actually put, well, I guess not. That one's going to stay there. And you guys probably know by now, I don't usually like to stamp in the corner. It's not for me. I don't know why I don't. I just don't. These are very strong, like a ceramic weight. So we're just going to fussy cut it. So let's just set the owl there because I'm going to fussy cut him out. So we want to start off with Smoky Slate. And do I have something to pop underneath my, there. So I'm going to stamp the whole thing up. Now I'm going to come in and I'm going to wipe off the bottom half. Maybe. Where's my little towel? So now I'm going to wipe off this down here because I'm going to color that in a minute. So it doesn't need to be like exact. I just didn't want, oh, he is so pretty. So pretty. So we're going to color in next, and I'm using this portion from here to here, not the tip, just this older point part of my, I'm going to turn it sideways so you can see I'm just dragging it across. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and close it up. That's why the Stamparatus, the positioning tool, is so good. Oh, definitely needs more. Might need a couple times to get the wood, the little stump that he's perched himself on, where I want it. I'm just pushing over that. Okay, one more time, do it, and then I'm going to come over it in early espresso and give it a little bit more depth. I'm not even going to ink it off, clean it off, or anything like that. I'm going to come in here and I want this streak part of it. And there's like that streak there. Let's see, maybe a little streak like right there, just to give it a little bit more look of wood grains in the wood. Oh, perfect. Don't need to do any more. He's a night owl. He's going to go in the night sky. That's why we're using what we did. Let me take this off real quick and give it a quick little squishy squish cleaning on my Stampin' Chamois. So I need my little owl. I need to, oh, those, when they go together, sometimes they break trying to get them apart. So now I'm going to stick that back where it belongs and not where it doesn't belong for the sake. Close this up. We're going to use some snips really quick and go around the outside of my owl. I hope you guys are okay with me doing more videos for the month besides my paper pumpkin. I cannot wait for paper pumpkin to get here. But in the meantime, I still want to create and play, and I love sharing with everybody out there what I do because your response has been so absolutely phenomenal. I just can't, it's the best part of my entire day is coming out here and sharing what I love to create with you guys. So thank you to everybody. So let's put Mr. Owl back in here. And since we have Mr. Owl done, let me show you what I've got. So this is not a card. This was a card front. This was part that came in the paper pumpkin and it was sticking in there amongst my stuff. So I have two of the layering diorama dies, and what I actually did is make myself a frame. So there's one. and there's 2. Now, if I keep these 2 together, I can make another project with those, which I probably will. So I'm going to keep those 2 together. And I have my frame ready. My diorama dies I'm going to set aside. And I lost the window sheet, I thought. So here is my frame. I'm going to glue my window sheet to the frame, and then I'm going to trim it off because this was just a piece that was already cut. So I'm not sure that glue is really going to work. So it's going to have to be a tear tape type of a deal. So bits of tear tape. I'm going to need some foam strips, which, oh my gosh, I don't know if I have any of those left. I'm going to have to look. So we're going to tear tape it because it is a plastic like film for a window sheet. So I'm just going around the outside. I didn't bother cutting it down. I want you guys to see that sometimes, you know, you do have to piece things. I could have done a rectangle shape, but it being outside in the stars, I'm like, why not go for it? Do something a little different. So I'm going to wipe over those with my nail like you would a bone folder, just so I don't have to get it out. Not that it's far, it's like within hand reach of me. No big deal though. So pop all the backings off. And I'm probably doing this now that I'm starting to like think in my head, am I doing this backwards? Shouldn't we? And I'm like, I have no idea. But this is the way we're doing this particular card because it's the easiest way for me. So my window sheet. Now I have it in place, and now we need to trim around the edges here. And I don't want to use good snips that I just got from my birthday, so let's use these. We are just going to cut away any plastic that might show around the outside of our frame that we just made. I'm also bringing in a very old retired punch. It has the moon and some stars in it because I thought that would be cool to add to the card. We'll have to see once we get the shaker bit done. So just cutting the window sheet down. No, let's see. Do I have any? I forgot about the strips. I would hate to have to use a whole bunch of dimensionals, but I'm looking in my extra bits here and I don't see any strips at all, which that is so sad. What can I do? What can I do? All I have are, oh, there's a little bit. That's going to have to get on an order in a month or 2 here. I have to be resourceful. So next we're going to come around here with the dimensional strips. Okay, so I'm just going to start. We want to make sure that we don't leave any gaps when putting your strips. So make sure you butt them up so that you don't have any gaps. Because if you have gaps, all of your little bits and bobs that you're putting in will come out. So I'm making sure it's butting up next to everything. And I just need from there to about right here. of a piece. So let's cut that, and hopefully, I am so lucky that there was still a package in there. So this piece is going to butt up to, let's bring it a little farther in. So it's sticking out the edge just ever so bit. Don't want to cut it too short. I just want to make sure. Look at that. So see, all of my edges are touching, so I know it's going to be good. Now, this is how easy this is going to go. The problem is deciding on which of these card bases. So if you didn't have these card bases and you have some of that stargazing paper, that's what I would use. So do we want this one like here? Because I think it's going this way. My little owl is tucked up. So which card base? I think we're going to put it on this one so it blends in better. I just wanted to see which one. So I'm going to have my owl there. I think I'm going to leave room to put a saying. So what should we do? You mean so much to me for all the great things you do. We're going to make Mr. Owl come down in our setting. And I told you I brought in this old punch. I think we're going to bring him down here. We're going to bring our moon and our silver stars. Oh, yes, that is what we are going to do. So let's get our moon on first. I could put him up on dimensionals too, couldn't I? Should we put the moon on dimensionals? I think we should. Okay, we are. Yeah, you're right. It should. Look at, I found my little bits I was looking for. That I had to open a couple of new packages because I couldn't find them. Just my luck. So let's do a couple of dimensionals. One there. Let's see. One down here. I don't think we need any more than that. I mean, it's just a sliver of a moon. I want it straight. Then I'm going to place the stars. We're going to glue those straight down. We are going to glue you guys straight down. This was just some scraps, brushed looking silver I had in a bin. And then these I'm just going to need to dot. Let's see. Oops, that one didn't stick to where I wanted it to. Let's hopefully it does now. And this little one, maybe. Stay put. All right. So my little owl is out and about. We're going to tuck him down. Oh, like so. Very, very cool. Very, very, very cool. I need to bring him over some. So let's pop him down. And I'm thinking, you guys are going to think I'm crazy that I'm this particular, but I want to extend that wood bit down some. So, what shall we do? I need a little piece and I need the stamp, and we're going to color it in again. And I don't think we're going to need to do it much. So where we see me working here. So let's see, we're going to need ink it up really, really well because I only want to do it one time. Oh, and I'm going to go ahead and add the early espresso on it before I go doing anything else. Little streaks there. Little breath for good luck. Let's see what we got. Give it a second. Let that ink soak into the paper. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We're going to cut it out and extend our stump is all we're doing. We're just making ourselves an extension of our original stump. So I'll show you what I mean. Do you see? It's a little, yep, that's all we need. And I'm going to go ahead and take the crumb cake and fill it in a little, make it a little darker. So that up there really ain't gonna show, so but do all around the edge. So we're gonna do our extension. Yes. Okay, now it looks like we do need to fill this in again. So we gotta fill in our stump. I mean, we filled in the bottom. We got to fill this in too. There. Now he's going to make me much happier. He will make me much happier. See, he just needed, I wanted him in this portion, so he needs to be there. But let's get him lined up right there. So his head needs to touch there. So let's see if I can glue him down without moving my finger. His head needed to be right there. I want him flat down because I'm going to, oh yes, now I'm going to put all my goodies inside there for the shaker part. And I know you should probably put them on here. So let's see. We're going to have to do this the hard way. I'm going to add, this is the close I could get to Night Sky Bits. Little bit of that. And I thought, well, those are white. I don't know. I thought a little bit of this with these little bits and bobs would go well. They have some stars in there, but I really don't want the flowers. But they could be, you know, who knows? We're going to add them in there just because they're white and silver. Just a little bit, not a whole lot. Oh my gosh, I think I do have stars. Hold on. Do I have? I do have some stars. Little silver stars. All right. Little confetti. So now we're going to pull all of our bits, backings of our tear tape. I'm going to double check making sure that all of my edges are good. And now put all that stuff in the center. Make sure I cover my stump. Oh my gosh. So cool. So there is my little shaker card. I've got one large ball in there, which is bugging me. So can I get that out of there without losing all my stuff? That one ball there needs to come totally out. That's super big. Oh no. No, no, no. Okay. Tuck all that stuff back in there, hopefully. All right. So there is my little shaker card. Looks like I lost some stuff in there. Should we try to put more in there now? Yeah. What do we have? We're going to try to tuck some more in there. Because everything went out when I was trying to get that one big large ball out of there. So tuck some more in there. For goodness sakes, it needs to really shake, people. Yes, it does. But I think it's adorable. These recycle bin. Ah. Now you can see all the goodness in there. The little owls in the night sky. Get all that stuff that was falling out of the side out. All right. So it still needs some bling. It needs a little bit more. It needs some real sparklies. And the best thing for that are, I know, the Stampin' Up! Basic Jeweled Rhinestones, which I finally got my order in. So we're going to add some of those in here too. Little bits of bling, and they're super tiny ones is what I want to get out of here. The really little bitty ones up here at the top that are covered. Then we'll go to the inside of our card. So I'm going to stick one on the moon. I'm going to put them in the stars. Make the stars pop. Even the little bitty one. Even the little, oh, you know what is a great saying for this? Okay. In the coaster card kit, kindness card kit, they have this saying about the stars. So why not? Let's look at it, because it's still here on my desk as I'm still working on that kit. Let's see. Here we go. So it says, you shine like the stars. Have a great day. That would have been great to go. That would be beautiful right down here. So can I get this off? Of course, let's see. I can move it and move it somewhere else. Maybe. All right. You shine. Oh my goodness. Yes, yes, yes. And I'm going to use the Delicata ink, if I could find it again here. That Delicata silver ink that we used to carry. But that's not big enough. Let's see. I need a little bit of something here. You shine like the stars in the sky. Or I wish I could figure out if it won't fit on there. Okay. We've got to at least try, right? We've got to try. I'm not sure what it's going to look like in the silver, but this needs to be inked. So we'll have to just try it out. Let's see. I might have to emboss. We're going to have to emboss, which, oh, yeah, but there's no way about it. It needs to stick out. It needs to be silver. So it's silver embossing powder. And you guys hear me getting my, hopefully getting my embossing powder stuff. Okay, I need this silver, not gold. Didn't expect that at all. All right, so you guys are going to be able to see me emboss because my embossing gun does not fit all this way. It's kind of like, because of where my cord is in the wall, it's kind of stuck. So, but you're going to hear it. So, not Delicata, but Versamark. My really old Versamark pad. Inking it up really well. I'm going to pop it right there. You shine like the stars. Absolutely perfect for this card. Perfect. Oh my gosh, I think my embossing gun's unplugged. That would be a travesty. It would be horrible if it is. But it might be. As I was getting into something back there. Do it a little bit more. All right, let's see. Are you unplugged or are you plugged in? Ah! Nope, you're not plugged in. That's not good. All right, here's the noise, everybody. almost done. And definitely needed the embossing. There was no way about that. Look at that. That is going to go right there. I'm going to set that aside. I will hopefully not knock it over. And do I punch it? What do I do? I think we're gonna fussy cut it. Because we got that all curvy. Why not do the same thing? So I'm going to purposely make it really curvy to go with our frame that all of our goodness and all of our lovely little bits are in. So I'm purposely really making it curvy. Oh my goodness. Now, to me, it needs a little blending of something to bring it into the night sky. So what colors? I'm trying to think of what. This looks like Highland Heather. So I'm going to go with that. If I can find the Highland Heather. Highland Heather is a, what? Is it a neutral? There we go. Just because I have the little label doesn't mean I have it inked up yet. So we're going to pounce off first. Then we're going to add this. I could even bring in a little Night of Navy on top of it. I think we'll do that. So we're going to go around. We're going to really bring this Highland Heather into the paper. You can see I'm using my finger to give it support when I do this, flicking this with that. And I am going to bring it in here a bit, making it not so stark white. Okay, and then Night of Navy. Closing up Highland Heather. Give my tower, the old one from Misty Moonlight, would be pretty too. But we're going to go with Night of Navy. Right there. Night of Navy to capture the edges just ever so slightly. Oh, yes. And then this is going to go up on dimensionals. And this makes all the difference in the world. So that little kit, just for the saying alone, is so well worth it in my opinion. Because I don't have anything that says anything like this. And I love it. And I love that I found these cards and envelopes, because that's fantastic. You shine like the stars. And then this one is going to go right there. So a little, not get a goober on there. Maybe, maybe not. I'm gonna start it out over there because I don't want like a whole bunch of glue coming out. Okay. So there we have it. It's all done now. Ooh, so pretty. So pretty. Let's see. We have this. You could even go so far as to place that on the inside and write your message. I'm not sure. I don't think so. We're going to leave that out, but I could do that if I wanted to. So anyways, there is my card, my envelope now. It has this gold foil on it that came with these cards. Absolutely brilliant and beautiful. I hope you liked it. The first of many shaker cards to come now that I got lots of goodies to make things with. But this is still using the Wildlife Wonder. I thought the owl was perfect for the night sky. I hope you think so, and I hope more than anything you come back to visit me in my wonderland. Bye bye now.